Hi, and welcome to the Admin Gold. I'm going to show you online how all these different features work, but it's basically managing a league or tournament. It is truly as autopilot as it gets. So for context, I'm going to share the top portion is your Admin Gold. This will be your command center, if you will. This one click or the one updates that you'll be doing out of your command center, Admin Gold will update and send emails, update the coaches and teams, your website, the national site, etc. So from this one place, it's going to drive the data everywhere else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go over to the admin dashboard. So here it is. Up across the top, we have the buttons that you can jump in and out, but I'm going to show you just the easy way of setting up an event is across here with the 5 areas. And then down at the bottom is really your dashboard, if you will, of any events that you have coming up. Like here's the Spring League. It will show the teams straight into the games, what the limit is, how many's registered, etc. And it goes down at the bottom. So this is a really quick way of getting in. So to start a brand new event, or tournament or league, you would go ahead and go to the event editor, and I've already have one set up here. We go ahead and put the event and how many levels we'd have in it. So here's our spring league, and I have for the 18U how much it costs, so what the deposit is, the limit, whether you have PayPal or merchant account, we set up a merchant account for you, the dates, and then your general description, etc., and then you'd update it. What's really cool down here is that you can turn on and off when you want it to publish to your website. So you want to take online registrations, just go ahead and say yes, I want to make that active. You want to show your teams that are registered, your schedules, and your standings. Okay, so that's the first thing you do. You set up your event. I have right now some teams that have registered. So I'll show you how easy it is. They've gone through the online registration that's on the main page, and they've submitted. Automatic email went to them, and now I have it here, and it says, okay, Angel Gray, 16U, they're playing up in my Spring League. I can go ahead and change the level if I wanted to make them 16U. And then from here is information. We have some stuff, and then I can go ahead and click approve. An email went out to them. Thank you very much. You've been approved. Anything I have logistics as far as maybe it's a travel team or hotels or whatever, that email goes out there. I'll show that to you later. Okay, and then I can go ahead and also decline. I'm going to go ahead and accept that one. All right, so I've set up my event. I've taken in teams, and now I want to go ahead and set up the divisions. The divisions, I can go ahead. This is simple. I'm going to have a pool blue or whatever it is. It's your divisions that you can schedule people in. So I've gone ahead and done that. And then I'm going to assign the teams to those divisions. Here's the spring leagues, all levels. I'll set the event. I'll show all of them. There's a shortcut off the main page. It's a lot easier. And then from here, I can say, here's all the teams that are registered for my spring league. And it shows my Angels All-Star 18U, the event. I can change that. The registration status can show whether they're registered, confirmed, or secured. Secured meaning that they paid everything. Registered is they want to play, they just haven't put any money down. And then I can assign what division they are in. So I can go ahead and switch another division if I want. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on blue, and I can click change. So I've just set up my divisions, I've assigned my teams, and from here I can also, this is a one-time that you'd set up your baseball fields, and you put in your field address, etc. And then this is good for internal use only, is who's your field contact, emergency number in case something happens on the field, cost per game. Again, this is internally. And what's nice about this, when you put in the address, it automatically does Google Maps, and that will show up on all of the schedules. Okay, so now I have that, and then it'd be schedules. So that's how quick that would be. I can click on schedules. I can go ahead and select that, and here's my schedules. What's really powerful about the schedules is I can set up my date, and I can do a timeout, the times, selecting it this way. My field name, I have all my fields already set up. It shows my teams that are automatically set in there, and I can go ahead and Angel All-Stars, and I can click either add the new game or I can send an email. That's what that little symbol is here. So add without, and when you're first doing your schedule, you probably want to just set the whole thing first, and then after it's baselined or ready to go, any changes you have, you'd want to email them. I'm going to go ahead and click email. At that point, the game has been added and 2 emails have been sent. It's that simple. If I want to go ahead and delete a game, I can do that, or email. I'm going to go ahead and change a game. I'll change the field for here, and I'm going to change the team, and I'm going to go ahead and send an update on that as well. And I think I'm going to do one more. Make sure. Okay. That's how quick it is. This is really powerful. If you have, we had one tournament that had 31 fields rained out. They were able to change that quick. Everybody was notified. That's your schedule. That's simple. Okay, and then once the schedule's out there, you're ready for autopilot. People play, they're updating the scores. If you want, and by the way, this is where you could update the teams or the game specifically for that league. I'm going to go ahead and show the scores from here. You can put in your scores or override it if somebody put in a wrong score from here. So the coaches, what we have in the coaches dugout, we have them be able to update their scores one time, and then it disappears and it comes here where you can update it, and it immediately updates the standings for everyone. But this is where you can do it. There's your high level scores of input, and we've just created a new schedule and it's running. Other areas that you may want that's really powerful is this whole communications center. This is very, very nice. It has multiple usage. Let's say there's people that are overdue on payment, so you can say that they're registered. At that point, you can select that, and that's all the people that still owe money. You can say that they're not canceled. If they're out of town, you want to say any hotels that's out there. You want non-local, so you can ask them about the hotels. Anybody that has rosters that are incomplete, any scores that are overdue, etc. So you can send out an email, and you can say overdue. Please put in your rosters, overdue rosters. And this is a full editor, so I can put in anything in here, overdue rosters. You can go ahead and put your links in. You can stretch this out. You can change the colors. You know, it's just really very powerful. At this point, I can go ahead and down here select all the teams, and then underneath that I have my coaches if I want to send that out. So I can just select 1 or 2 because it has it selected on there. And then it send that out. So I'm going to go ahead and select all and send that out. I'm just going to say overdue. This is very powerful. It's tied directly to the data. All right, and then we have up here reports. The reports, when you're doing the schedule, it's very nice. You want to make sure you don't have any errors, maybe doubles, you know, triple headers or wrong fields. So I can go ahead and say scheduled games by teams. This is a way of validating your reports, and say, okay, here's my all-stars. I have I have them on a triple header for March 8th. I have a problem here, so I probably want to go out and check that. That's a really nice, quick way of doing a validation. I could also say I want to know my registration status to be able to confirm that. Here's all my registration status, who I have, and what pools I have them as well. I think I have them by pools here, and there's registration status. And then we have some other financial reports and such, and by standings. Okay, division allocation, that's a nice one, especially if you have like a league and you've guaranteed 10 games or, you know, whatever it is. You can do a quick way of also validating it this way. So there's a lot of other reports, and you can again have the filters on there. The last item that's very powerful is your payment center. This is where you can record. There is an online payment for them that can come into here. So from here I can say, wow, I have some $15,000 outstanding. I can look at this, and here I have my Angel All-Stars. They've paid everything in full, but I have my Angel Blues that is outstanding. So I can go ahead and select my Angel Blue and put record if I can get any type of payments, something for today. And I can say they put in $500 and all the types. We also have the credit, offset, debits, whatever. So I can say it's a credit card, or I'll say it's a check, and I can make a note, postponed. Let's say, and then I can go ahead and add a receipt, and it sends them, here's my email with the receipt, and then it's recorded. So now you have a quick way of tracking your money, and also it changes the status. If I come back over into the Spring League, and I think that was the 17U, it would show now that the Angels Blue is confirmed. They've put in a deposit. So this again is really good when you're starting to get your list of people that want to be in your teams that want to be in your league or your tournaments, to be able to say what the status is. This is also a really quick way that, you know, I want to cancel out. They've called, they've canceled. I can cancel this team out, and then at that point they're removed, or you can even swap teams in and out. So we had a tournament with 200 teams registering and flipping back and forth between 50 teams, and it was just a lifesaver. So in a quick nutshell, this is it from the dashboard. So now let's see what it's done on the back side of it. So we're going to show the online registration, the actual, the website. This is our public-facing demo site, okay? So from here, you can see the teams that are out already registered. That's all dynamic, the one that I just canceled. Here's the schedule that's automatically listing. Shows the teams. I can select just a particular team, whatever date, whatever fields. Very nice for umpires or scouts that want to go. You can pull that up. It's integrated with not only, here's the directions, but it also has iScore in there. It shows the scores that are on there. It's all live when they have that. The standings. It shows the standings. It's all live. Once the coach updates his score, that's updated. The rosters will show. You can click on that, show the rosters. I'll go ahead and do that. Here's the roster. The public facing roster has only the generic information. The committed school and the other schools is available for subscription. There's no player information as far as phone numbers or emails or even the coach's email. So we are very protective of any coach information and contact information. Okay, so let me see what else is out here. The main side we show right here is when we had the event and we put that up there. That was that demo tournament. They can register right from here. I'm logged in already as, I'm not logged in. So the person would log in. I'll be a coach. I'm pretending to be a team, and at that point I have a dugout, and I'll show you the dugout, and I can go ahead and register my team. I selected it, already knows who I am and has all of it, and I can register for one of those teams. And right here I'm going to go ahead and put it in, and now it sent me an email, and it's sent the online to the admin. There it is, my pending registration. Okay, so now I was that coach. Let me show you what happens with the emails that come back. Here's all the different emails that have automatically been updated. My registration that I just sent went to them. It's automatically pre-filled out saying thank you so-and-so team for your interest in registering. Here's all the information. We encourage you to do your payment, etc. So you look very organized as a league or a tournament. Once it's been accepted, it has a congratulations, same thing. A game's been added or a game's been changed. So let's show you on when the game's been changed. What's nice about this, it shows what the previous or original game was scheduled, and then what's ever been changed is in red. So it's really nice that the coach doesn't have to remember, well, what happened or what's on there. So you'll notice that I have another team that was replacing the Bats Red. Well, what's nice is the Bats Red will receive an email, and the Angels Red will receive an email, and the umpire and the All-Stars. So everybody's informed as soon as you've updated it. And then let me see what, this was the note that we put out. that, and it was just a brief note. I didn't type a lot, but it went out. What you'll notice is that it only went to me. It could have been, it was for a group of people. Again, those emails are not shared. It's only to that one personalized coach that was selected. Okay, and then here's the registration receipt, and it shows the, oops, I clicked wrong, but it will show the registration receipt that's in there too. Okay, oh, payment added, here it is. There it is, there's my payment added, and it'll show how much and my receipt on that. So that's the integration on the email side. I want to show you one last thing, and I know I'm flying through this information. You know, you get to play around. So now I've got the hat on as though I'm the coach. This is the coach's dugout. So I am over here as a coach looking in my team, and from here I was the Angels All-Star, and I also have others. I can see my schedule that's on there, so it shows the league right here. There's the Demo Spring League. It automatically is in my coach's dugout. My at-large is on there. I can put in a score. So if I'm going to say I win, and against the SoCal Phillies, I'm going to click Go. You'll see the SoCal Phillies standings been updated to a loss, and now I have an additional win. This is for my spring league, and then what's nice is it has my year-to-date team record. So it shows my team record to have 6 because I've played 2 other at-large games, but for this league, for the standings for that league, it's been updated. So here's my Angels All-Star. It's on there, and then there's other, you can go to the videos. By the way, there's videos all embedded when you get in there to find out more about the coach's dugout. So I'm just doing full circle now, going back to the demo league website, and then my Angel All-Stars is my 4-to-1. So it is dynamic. Everything's out there. This is the primary website and the demo, and I know I'm flying through this, and I apologize. It's gone really fast, but you know, feel free to contact us if there's anything else. Hopefully that's enough to wet your whistle. Again, we're showing you the different pieces, and I just showed you the Admin Gold, and I flew through these. There are videos on the coach's dugout. And then this is the demo web that's out there. It's demo.usapremiersports.com. Oh, I didn't show you the national website. Let me show that to you really quick. I think you'll like this. This is really good. So if you go out to USA Premier Sports, and this is the national site, is underneath the baseball. And from there, you can find out the organizations or the teams and the events that are in here. So your schedules are out here. I'm going to go ahead and just show all the organizations that are out right now. You'd have the Gates World Series that's out there, their events. You can show the events that they have. And then you can see, so it's listed basically, but there's a lot of information on this on the national site. So you can also see the teams that are out there, their schedules, and then finding the events and registering for the events. So that's it. Quick flyby. Welcome to USA Premier Sports. Again, feel free to ask us any questions and contact us at info@USA Premier Sports. Thanks so much. And until next time, thanks.